Life is pretty good. There's tasty food everywhere that fills my tummy. I'm surrounded by beautiful sights that I enjoy every day. I have the freedom to play and laugh in the sun. When the sun goes down, I head back to a home, walking again through the beauty that surrounds me. At home, I can relax in fuzzies and sing and dance. Later, I can go out and party. Life is good. In my world, I am given rights.
Should victims of a fire, flood, drought, or different medical emergency get aid?
Yes.
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 Absolutely.
Yes.
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 Should people have access to medical care?
Yes.
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 When unemployed, should you get aid in finding a job?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I think so.
If an employer puts their employee in a dangerous situation, is it the employer's job to provide the necessary cares or precautions to look after their employee?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
What if all of these rights were gone? Walk through my world and you will see that life isn't that great. I'm suffering and I need your help.
I'm Jessie Brunner. I'm the program manager here at the WSD Honda Center for Human Rights and International Justice at Stanford University.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm president of Stanford International Justice Mission, which is a campus chapter that is dedicated to protecting the poor from violence.
Modern day slavery is really about depriving other people of their own personal agency and taking them under your control.
Slaves are working at construction sites, in fields, in sweatshops, in clothing sweatshops.
This modern day slavery terminology is sort of new, and I think the community is still figuring out what exactly that means. You are abusing either your own authority or somebody else's vulnerability. What are those vulnerabilities?
A lot of the times the poor will be exploited because they'll be seduced into a well-paying job.
Poverty comes up a lot as a vulnerability, and that's tied to so many things: lack of access to health services, lack of access to good education, lack of access to employment.
So what ends up happening is that they stay in that country or that city far away from home, far away from their families, not being able to return because they're constantly in debt.
And they never actually get to a point where they're working and earning an income.
While the police are supposed to offer protection to these victims, a lot of times they can't because maybe they don't have enough resources, or maybe they're even part of it. With the increasing and rapidly growing population, as well as technological advancements in transportation, humans are no longer considered valuable or investments. And so if one person gets sick and dies from this, they're easily replaced.
Whether that's people who are being forced to work 20-hour days, multiple days a week, not having weekends or breaks, whether that means children in situations of forced labor, whether that means working around toxic chemicals or working in mines or really dangerous conditions.
The first thing that one must do is to educate themselves and educate their friends. Once you do that, this will dictate the choices that you make, where you shop, or where you eat, or what you eat. Another one is to host events to raise funds and awareness. Here at the Stanford International Justice Mission chapter, that's exactly what we do. We bring in speakers, and this year we're actually hoping to host a hackathon because even technology can help to identify traffickers and trafficking victims. There are also a lot of petitions that you can sign to the U.S. government, to your senators, to help decriminalize prostitution for minors, for example, and other bills that are going to be on the election this year.
I'm suffering